We're live this morning from Blundstone Arena. You join us for this T20 between the Bangalore Crowns and the Kolkata Kits.
Well, they're going to have a bowl. Not too surprising given the conditions.
Here we go. First ball of the match. Nothing better than getting a game started and hearing the sound of leather on willow.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Can't bowl there. Too full and helped on its way.
Just perfection, a majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary. You can understand why on that line they thought it was safe to let it straight through to the keeper.
Got that away nicely.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
Yep. Nicked it, but that's going all the way.
Nearly got through them. Just got onto it in time with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
Massive edge. 16 runs added there. The Knight Riders are 16 for none. A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on as they bring a bit of energy to the crease. Going with pace now.
No!
Doesn't beat the infield.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
Middle that one. Great timing.
Lovely shot. Gets on the drive, just powers that over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
Wait there! No!
Well, they were moving quick between the wickets. I thought for a moment they were going to go again. In the end, I reckon that would have been just too risky.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Massive edge. Misses everyone and that's racing away.
Didn't time it at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Misses everything. Good pickup. Big chance.
They will receive now the warmest of receptions from this crowd for a supreme display of batting.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board. Quick onto that in the infield.
No!
Sensible decision in the end not to take that run.
Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
That was just a massive shot. Middled it, and it flew over the boundary. Brilliant stuff.
Waiting. Yep.
There's trouble here.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A good start, but that's all they've managed. They did the hard work and threw it away in the end.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
Good batting, lovely timing. Hardly even lent on it. Was always headed for the boundary.
Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
Well, that was just textbook. Gets under it and with enough power lifts that ball over the top and it just keeps going.
Nicely played.
You give that much width and you're asking for trouble. That was so well timed and flew over the boundary.
Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over, that one. Too many loose deliveries. Perfect technique and placement.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Yep.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Yep, yep. No!
Short and wide, did well to get some bat on that.
Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
There was a bit of width on that, and they've climbed into the shot to send it up and over for 6.
Beaten on the drive.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Wait. Yep.
Gone. Excellent catch, close to the bat.
Back to the sheds, but a good contribution for the team today. It's been a nice knock.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on. Good bit of timing there.
Yep.
Saw it from the moment it left the hand, latched onto it and given the full treatment.
Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over. Timed that brilliantly.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build.
Yep.
Nicely taken. Quick to latch onto it.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into the fireworks as we would have hoped, but still, solid work.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Gone, played all around it.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Nice shot.
It was wide and suitably dealt with.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Just missed the line, not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Really playing all their shots that over. Really expensive.
Yep.
Straight to the fielder.
Yep.
Massive chance.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Yep.
Nice running between the wickets, clipping the pads and not the bat.
Edged. Big appeal. So they do indeed signal for the review. Just feel it's a little bit foolish, seemed out to me. Super catch. Clear edge, and the replay confirms it. Third umpire didn't need much time for that decision. Drives and misses everything.
That's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Padding up to that. Confident appeal. Could it be? Needs to be on target.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you'd expect from someone of this skill level. Just need to settle down. The timing is off. These deliveries are there to be hit, but it's a time for cool heads.
End of the over, 2 runs added. The Knight Riders are 89 for 7. The captain now has 3 more fielders to work with outside the circle. Trouble! Oh, gone!
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
Huge edge! A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again. Got all of it, and for 6.
Just a little bit of room given. The power was immense. That has flown over the boundary. That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Hit that hard, nailed it.
Had to clear the front leg in order to get under the ball, and did brilliantly to hit it straight back over the bowler's head.
Thick edge.
Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery.
There'll be 1 run here for them. They must have just slipped a little in their delivery stride to bowl that no ball. Sometimes it can happen when you're trying too hard. Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Patel getting a wicket in that over. Really great bowling. There wasn't much on offer to the batters. Back go the stumps. Missed the straight ball.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter. He strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket.
A little late on that. No run scored.
Right out of the middle.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
Perhaps that slipped out of the hand a little during the release. Ferguson didn't mind and sent it high and handsome over the boundary rope for 6.
Big shout. Great shot. At least 1 on offer. Needs a direct hit.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Over. The Knight Riders are 124 for 9.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line. Threw the hands at it. Got nothing on the ball.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
No. Yeah.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call made in the end.
Wait on. Yep.
This should be close.
Maybe they didn't pick that up very late on the shot.
Yep.
Caught. What a position to set there. A brilliant catch. Early wickets will be the key. It's a below par score. If the batting gets away early, we could see a very simple run chase.
Yep. No.
Couldn't get it through the field. A direct hit, and this could be gone.
Yes. No.
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
That's an unbelievable shot into the crowd.
That was a massive shot, middled, and it flew over the boundary. Brilliant stuff.
Absolutely nailed it.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Super piece of timing.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Just about timed that perfectly.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with aplomb.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
End of the over, 22 off it. The Royal Challengers are 22 for none. A new bowler is coming into the attack. Could be close. it sweetly first ball, and it's out of the ground.
That's the start you want. Awesome shots, and it's flown over the boundary.
This could be out.
I'd say it was the right shot to choose, but it was just timed badly. Just couldn't get the drive away.
They'll get at least one. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Goes up and over for 6. That's the positive option.
That's gone a long, long way. Well and truly into the 20s now, and surely looking towards a big score.
Well placed. Should get a single. There's a chance if this hits. That's going a long way. What a shot that is. 21 runs added in that over. The Royal Challengers are 43 for none. There'll be runs here.
They would have been struggling to get back for another. A good call of no.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
There was trouble for a moment, but these two were quick enough to avoid the run out in the end.
This could be trouble. Chance.
They make it back, but that was much closer than it needed to be.
That's mistimed. It's gone high. Should be gone.
Unable to get the scoreboard moving.
3 runs added in that over. The Royal Challengers are 46 for none. Ferguson, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Exquisitely down the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Loud shout. Could well have been missing the stumps. Certainly wouldn't be the worst review.
Nothing picked up from the bat. This could spell trouble. Looking good so far. No issue with the bounce. How close is that? Could be the wicket. We won't be seeing a change of decision, just as we suspected, and they have to go now. Oh dear, it's been a poor innings under pressure, and now they've got the key batter out cheaply.
Wasn't a great decision to start with. Not surprised to see the umpire's decision stand. This is everything.
Nice bowling.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
And straight into the safe hands of the keeper.
Well, they lose the second wicket. It's a long way back to the sheds. And you can tell they're not happy with that dismissal.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
A couple on offer here.
Maxwell gets off the mark.
That's the end of a very good over. Good pressure being put on the batters. Going with spin now. Yes, well taken in the slips.
They've played the most brilliant innings here, which could well have turned this match around. It's certainly entertained this crowd, who's loved every minute of it.
Middle that one, great timing.
One of those ones where you really have to make sure you watch it all the way onto the bat. Picked up the slower one nicely.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away. Beaten on the drive.
Tried to get the drive away, timed it poorly, lucky to survive. That was a slower delivery, played too early, and it went straight through to the keeper. Well, they never really got in the right position for the drive for that one. A bit of a loose shot in my reckoning. A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
4 runs added in that over. The Royal Challengers are 53 for 3. Really aggressive, but a complete miss.
A little late on that, no runs scored. Short and wide, did well to get some bat on that.
Nicely played.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that over the boundary.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
Good bit of timing there.
You give that much width and you're asking for trouble. That was so well timed and flew over the boundary.
Maxwell has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Wow, that's missed the lot. Giving them absolutely nothing here at the moment. Another over gone and not much from it. And with that, 5 fielders can now be put outside the circle. Right off the middle of the bat.
That was the slower ball, and it didn't fool anyone. Got the timing just right. Beautiful shot.
Yep.
Quick onto that in the infield. A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Bowled him! Beauty! Absolute beauty!
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled. Pads away. Needs to be on target. Gone. Brilliant in the field.
Starting to get really interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. Will have to wait, though, to face their first ball.
Yep.
A couple on offer here.
Moving well between the wickets. Great running, fantastic running, but it's leg byes to the total.
Yeah.
Well placed. Should get a single. There'll be 1 run here for them.
And with that, they're off the mark.
Hasaranga takes guard. Been in pretty good touch lately. You wouldn't want to let them get away early with some easy boundaries. Misses everything.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
Wait there.
Couldn't get it through the field. Needs a direct hit. Could that be out? Looks so.
Really getting towards the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
Bold disturbs the furniture.
The ball did just enough to beat the bat, and this innings has ended before it could start. Out bowled for a duck.
Yeah.
They'll get at least 1.
No!
Immediately underway with some runs.
The Royal Challengers weren't given much of an opportunity. A very tidy over.
Yep.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
Absolutely nailed it.
Well, they've faced 1 ball, scored 6 runs. Can't be much more efficient than that.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket. Out! Good catch.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled, and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
Taken! The catch that seals the game, never in doubt.
The Knight Riders get the final wicket, a brilliant bowling display to take the 10 wickets and the victory.